All right, I think we're going to do some yours and theirs. All right, with yours and theirs, a lot of times I can pick up on whose energy is whose, but if not, reverse energies is apply. Okay, starting with the viewer's energy. Actually, let's get an overview of the relationship, where it is now. All right, we're going to get some qualifiers first. Okay, trust the universe. And then you don't love me and overstepped boundaries. Some people never change at the bottom of the deck, and we are taking that. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. So you are being asked at this time to trust the universe. However, the universe speaks to you. They are telling you that some people never change. Actually, I'm being brought back to a reading that I did about trusting people when they tell you who they are. I can't remember the content of the reading, but it might be pertinent because I just suddenly remembered it. You don't love me and overstep boundaries. I think that it's not actually that your person doesn't love you. I feel like at this time you feel that they overstep boundaries and that that action alone indicates their lack of love for you. But let's find out. Tell me the viewers' feelings at this current time or where they are, please. Okay, this is pretty, like, whatever boundary was overstepped here was a pretty big one. Like, you really kind of feel devastated about this. What else? The Emperor, Death, wow, and Judgment. You have a lot of big feelings about this. I feel like this, whatever overstepped boundaries here was like you genuinely were saying this boundary was something that was non-negotiable. This has to mean that you genuinely do not feel the same way that I do in this connection, that you could not possibly have true love or genuine love for me. Um, because I thought you were in this emperor energy, you know, but after this tower, like everything changed. And it's time to like you basically with that whatever this overstep boundary was, like it changed the way that I even view you or view myself or view this relationship. And I have to put an end to it. This has to stop. I mean, this feels like over. Queen of Swords, yeah. Whatever this this was all it took. This was like the last straw. Strength, yeah. Strength and the Nine of Wands, the last straw. This was all it took. All right, so we have the Hierophant and the Three of Cups. One more to the Hierophant, please. The Four of Cups. I think that you really thought this was going to go like, I think that you felt like this was going to be like had long-term potential. That's how I feel. All right. So what are the challenges now facing the viewer? I thought this was going to be yours, and then I just put some. The Moon and the Queen of Wands. What within your like definitions here or your expectations of this relationship, what part of them related specifically to feeling nurtured or feeling secure, feeling like taken care of, being stable, provided for? Like, what are your ideals or your belief system regarding that? And how did this relationship in the beginning, before this boundary was overstepped, how did it reflect that within you? Yeah. And how was that in comparison to what it would look like if that were actually successful? So I think what you're being like asked to do here is to do like a deep dive within to find out what you were attempting to supplement in your life and what that looks like when it is fully satisfied. The Page of Wands. The Ace of Swords and the Empress. Yeah. With the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. And the reason that I think that Spirit is guiding you in this direction is so that you can find what that is and what it looks like. And then within yourself, with the Ace of Swords and the Empress, Page of Wands, Ace of Swords, Empress, that you would be able to cultivate that within yourself. Knowing that truth, you could be victorious in that energy within yourself, completely independent of whoever is in your environment I was going to say in the morning. Ooh, all right. In the future, right? So that you can generate that within yourself, that you're not seeking an external source in order to validate that perceived need or desire in your life. All right. Raven Relics, the Codex of Questions. It's meant to be journal, but I find them highly like intuitive and reflective, and just a really good way to take a quick look, check in with ourselves and see if we are living up to our highest potential. So the question that's being asked of you is, what do you need to surrender and why haven't you yet? And I think that is in perfect alignment. Again, this is Raven Relics. She's available on YouTube. Think that is her channel name. I'm not really sure, but this is a Codex of Questions. Support your local YouTube tarot readers. Like, you're being asked to do this reflection, to do this inner work. Do you need to surrender the idea that you need someone in your environment to nurture you? You need someone to provide for you. You need someone to protect you or to comfort you or something like that. That need being surrendered, like, why haven't you surrendered the need yet? Meaning, why haven't you adopted this understanding that you are whole and complete on your own, independent of someone else in your environment? I feel like this was devastating to you. But what's interesting is you're not showing me like a great deal of love. Your energy is not coming out saying, I am heartbroken. Not saying that you're not, but your energy is not saying, I am heartbroken because I lost the love of my life. Your energy is saying more like, I am upset because I really thought this was going to be something long term, be something in the future. I thought we were going somewhere. I thought you were Emperor energy. You have this person that you thought was sitting in Emperor energy. You're over here being encouraged to move from this Queen of Coins to the Empress here. And I feel like this Queen of Coins was, maybe you might even be in a slightly lower stage than this even Queen of Coins, because you were needing this to be fulfilled from an exterior source. But if you genuinely look as to why you feel you are not this energy already, right? and surrender this, you will be able to very clearly see that you actually are. You'll find that spark, that inspiration within you, that little speck, right? That's going to tell you, wait a minute, I am that. I am all that. Like, I can do all of that for myself, which is the truth. And that will get you into this Empress energy. All right. Do you want to do? Okay. Let's do like some final messages. The Ace of Swords again. I think this is speaking a lot to like rigorous honesty. This is a very good time for you to reflect. Nine of Pentacles. Reflect and stay single. Stay single. Stay independent. Sit in that beautiful Nine of Pentacles energy, right? Knowing the truth about yourself, knowing the truth about the situation, and being victorious in it. But I think it has to do with rigorous, yes. And then the Ace of Cups, look at that. You have two aces on the board with the Nine of Pentacles in between. Like, this is good energy. Feed back to yourself. Fill your cup back up. Bring that love back in. Inside. Full truth. Rigorous honesty. Look at your shadow spaces. All right, and one more. And the Magician. And then you're going to align then. You do this, rigorous honesty, independence, self-love galore till it overflows, and you will manifest whatever it is that you desire. All right, Hermit energy at the bottom of the deck with another ace of wands. Take the time, do the inner reflection. With the Ace of Wands here, now you have three aces right in the bottom line. Ace of Wands, do we have one up there? No. All right, and then once you get that, like, then you're going to be Two of Pentacles, weighing the pros and cons about starting again with the Fool, and it's going to be victorious with the Six of Wands. Oh, man. And even that, you have the Eight of Pentacles, mastering the craft, and then the Lovers coming right in. You also have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, that feeling of abandonment and all that, that's over. And then because it's just karma, it's your justice. Like, you've done everything that you needed to do. This is the last thing. Take a good look on the inside. What is hiding that's telling you, that's lying to you, saying that you need somebody external of you in order to fulfill places within you that you already have the capacity to fulfill. As soon as you do this, you're sitting in that Empress energy. Right here, you're going to be fully independent, rigorously honest, full of self-love and love to give, and you're going to manifest somebody into your reality that aligns with who you are. Truly who you are. All right. Hey, concise message. I like that. 13 minutes. That's a good one. All right. You are unconditionally loved and supported by the universe. My unconditional love to you as well. Until next time, take care of yourself.